Master Shri Akashna, one
Yes.
thing I noticed in the comments section is that people are finding it challenging to manifest money. And I noticed that it's almost effortless for you. You find ways to manifest abundance in all sorts of
I don't
endeavors.
think you can say that. You say that it'll start pissing people off. It's not effortless. It's effortful until you've done it so many times. Then it's effortless. What do we say? We always say, master the form and flow with the formless. You gotta get wealth DNA, wealth coding. You need it coded inside your DNA. You need it coded inside your subconscious. And the only way to code it inside your subconscious is through effort, through repetition. Because we need to understand, how do you rewire the subconscious mind? That's your most important thing if you want to become wealthy. If you want to be rich one day, then reprogram that subconscious mind so that it's got this financial thermostat for millions or even billions. So how do you set that financial thermostat? That's through effort. It's not effortless. You see, setting it takes effort. Once it's set, then you forget it. Then, like now, I don't really think about it. There's not a day in the morning where I wake up in the morning and thinking, oh, how do I make money today? Or how do I pay the bills? No, it's been many, many, many years I've not needed to worry about that, which I'm extremely blessed with. But you need to understand that it all starts with the subconscious mind. So if I talk about subconscious mind, I'll talk about three things, always. The first thing is you got to pull out the roots. If you're somebody who's been like doing a lot of affirmations, a lot of people do it. I'm rich, I'm wealthy. Great, that's cool. And then when you see an investment, what do? You're scared. You have doubt, you have fear. You're like, I don't know what to do, what am I gonna do now? There's an opportunity, but I ain't got any money. I'm broke. Well, what happened to the affirmations you were doing in the morning? Totally forgotten about. And the reason that happens is because the weeds are still there. And what happens is when you have weeds there and you keep stacking with affirmations, the weeds start coming out eventually. You see? So how do you do that? You have to pull out the roots. And how do you pull out the roots? Well, through cognitive reframing. If you understand how the brain works through emotions, right? The brain, everything you remember, everything you store is through emotions. That's why a lot of people have negative beliefs around wealth or money, because their parents were arguing about money or the lack of money when they were 5 or 6 or 7, when we were on theta brainwave. And if that happens, we have a negative connotation towards money or rich people. You see, a lot of people do that. A lot of people look at people living the rich life, and then they're like, oh, it's easy for you to say. No, it can be easy for you to say if you stop saying that. People only diss or talk about rich people in negative ways because they have negativity towards wealth and money. You will never see somebody who's extremely wealthy and then judging other people for how they spend their money. No. And I know people who are financially broke will find that as offense right now. Why is Master saying that about me? I don't like it when he says that. You see, I create content that for me to speak from the heart, to be able to help you guys, to give you that awakening, to give you can call it a spiritual slap, I'm not here to make you feel good just because you need somebody to tell you that, hey, it's okay, everything will be all right, because it's not going to be all right until you reprogram that subconscious mind. So I think that's the first thing. And if you guys want to know how to do that, there's many videos on this channel that I teach that. If not, you can even attend some of our events. We have Manifesting Miracles happen every few months, and we always do this process with people. You're pulling out the weeds. And once it's done, it's never going to grow back again because the weeds are pulled out, The second thing is about affirmations. I'm not going to talk much about affirmations because you guys know the deal already. Once you pull out the weeds, put the new lawn down. Do it every single day. I'm rich, I'm wealthy. Now you're downloading and you're storing that new information. And the repetition of affirmations is going to log into that subconscious mind. But when you're doing affirmations, people talk about affirmations a lot. I like to talk about incantations. What's the difference? Incantation is when you've got this power pose, or you strike something, or you've got some emotion you're putting towards it. You're going to amplify that. When you say, you're going to say, I'm rich. So you got a physiology towards it. Once you do that, it changes it. Why? Because it logs in through emotion. That's what we talked about before. And then the final thing, once you've sussed the first thing out and the second thing out, the third thing is about your environment. You probably heard this a million times already. Your net worth equals your network equals your net worth. Your tribe equals your vibe. You want to change your the way your mind works, then change your environment. Change the people you hang around with. Right? They need to be wealthy people. That's why I knew a few years ago that, even it doesn't matter. There's many levels to this game, like everything in life. You can say, oh, Master, you're living the life, you have so much abundance and everything. Actually, I see many people with much more abundance than me. I feel like I'm just this tiny little ant, not even a tiny thing that you need to see through a microscope. I think that's how tiny I feel in this huge universe. And when I knew that it's time to step up, 2024, I always told people 2024 is the year for financial wealth quantum leap. So how do we take that quantum leap?
Let me tell you something, this thing completely changed my life. I know it's got nothing to do with the gold plaque. It's also not got anything to do with having over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. It's the ability to make an influence, a huge positive impact in this world. Now, I know if you're watching this channel, you're probably into spirituality, law of attraction, manifestation. You probably have a big heart and you like to make a difference in this world. But some of you who want to make that difference, you are probably part-time superheroes. What do I mean by that? A lot of the time you spend working in your job, doing a job that you don't enjoy, or only help people when you have the time or when you have the money to do so. Now, why I say this has completely changed my life, because back in 2018 was when I started my everyday posting on YouTube journey. I found myself a coach and it completely changed everything. Why? Because he taught me some algorithm hacks. And that's why this thing allowed me to, within 1 month, get over 100,000 subscribers, and obviously over 2 years, get over 1 million subscribers. And what does this mean? Has this got to do with just the subscribers and having a lot of following? No, it's got nothing to do with that at all. It's got to do with fulfilling my purpose. It's got to do with being able to be a light worker, share my passion, share what I've learned in life, my personal experiences with other people. And I know deep down inside, you have a certain passion that you have. You have a certain thing that you know. You have certain experiences that you've been through, that you've gone through, that you've grown through, that you would actually like to be able to help other people with that message too. And that's why I've decided to run a 5-day viral video challenge, right? To teach you everything about YouTube and YouTube's algorithms, how to create content. Even if you are somebody who's, I'm not confident, I'm not a good speaker, I'm too shy to be on camera. I'm going to also teach you, without showing your face, without using voice, how you can still do it too. And the best thing of all, you can get paid doing it. And I'm telling you, this is without selling any product, without selling any service. YouTube has paid me over $1 million just because I get to do what I love. I get to travel the world. I get to inspire other people. I get to share my message with the world. And I love for you guys to be able to do that too. So if I can pass the message on to you guys, I'm giving it away for free right now. Around this video, there'll be a link. Click on the link, enroll now. And by the way, spaces are extremely limited because Zoom call only allows 1,000 people per Zoom call. So make sure to do that fast. And I'll see you guys on the other side. And hopefully one day we can all hold this thing up, brag about it, be all amazing about it. Actually, it's not about that. We can all at least come together to make the world a better place. Thank you guys so much. See you guys on the challenge.
We need to do the 3 things. So I did the 3 things once again, preparing for this year. That's why 2 years ago, you seen I moved out to Dubai. Why? Look at Dubai. From desert, built a whole economy from it. Everybody's going there now. All the riches, all the wealth, everyone's going there now. Why? Right? It's attracting. That energy is attracting more wealth, and more wealth is happening there. So when you're in that space, it changes you. It changes me. The last 2 years, our wealth portfolio has gone up as well, just by being there, because that's the energy. That's why we say try because your vibe. When your vibrations change, that your attractions change. So I think these are the 3 recommendations. Follow it. Not many people can, because many people make excuses. They give reasons to why they can't do it rather than focus on the results. But if you're focused on the reasons, oh, but Master, it's easy for you to move to Dubai, I can't. Not true. I know a lot of people from even third world countries that are moving into Dubai for opportunities. So you're just giving excuses, and that's your choice. But hopefully this video has woke you up a little bit. And if it has, give you some insight, then please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Help this message reach out to more people. You know, it's like, we should be done with poverty. We need to spread this message of wealth to more people. More people should be living their life the way they want to. Because you deserve it. You truly deserve it. I believe that from the bottom of my heart. Comment below. Let us know what you learned. What's your aha moments? You know, let us know where you guys tune in from. I don't know if anybody's in Mykonos right now, but we're still here in beautiful Mykonos and with beautiful sunshine. In a lot of abundance too. And if you're new to this channel and you haven't already and you found this information useful and you're into positivity, manifestation, spirituality, that type of stuff, then please do hit the subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's our bell sign, because this year we're still dedicated. 6 years and going strong to making daily videos. Told you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're signing out. Namaste. Prayers for all of you. Namo Himalaya.